2 days after the beginning of the Eaton fire, and we're just now starting to understand the magnitude of this disaster. Scenes like this one is what people are starting to come home to. An entire block of homes completely destroyed, ravaged by this fire that came down from the mountains just north of us. And we're starting to see a little glimpse of that's Eaton Canyon up north of us. It has come down with those 100-mile-an-hour winds that brought embers that crossed over highways and streets and got to these communities. Across the street, though, we see a completely different picture. 3 homes barely touched by the fire. Of course, that is part of the cruel randomness of an event like this one, where there's no path that a fire will go through. What we do know is that there have been hundreds of thousands of people affected by this, that have had to evacuate their homes, that have no power. And part of that is actually on purpose. The power companies have cut power from some people to avoid things like that, as we have down power lines to avoid that sparks yet another fire. Over the past 16 to 24 hours, we've seen a lull in those winds, and that's actually helped firefighters get some aerial support from helicopters to drop water in these hot spots that are still burning. Now, the concern over the next few hours, over the next few days and into the weekend is that it is supposed to pick back up. The wind is supposed to come back, and that brings a lot more challenges for fighting this tragedy. Julia Vargas Jones, Altadena, California.